Getting text perfectly aligned on a circle in Illustrator can be tricky. In this quick tutorial, I'll show you how to position type exactly where you want it. Clean, balanced, and with no wasted steps. Here is the start of our fine dining poster. We want to present a nice meal and then direct customers where to find it. We'll start by putting fine dining across the top, running around the plate. I've gone ahead and created guides to show the exact center of this plate and poster, since the photograph centers the plate and the poster. And we've got the Cane's logo on the bottom right. All that's fine and done. What we need to do is set the main type. To do that, we need to first create the shape, the path around which the type will travel. So I'm going to go to the Tools panel and click and hold on the Rectangle tool so I can get to the Ellipse tool behind it. Then I'm going to align the crosshairs of the Ellipse tool right on the intersection point of the horizontal and vertical guides. This is the dead center of the page and the plate. Then, while holding Option on the Mac or Alt on Windows to draw from the center outward and the Shift key, so Option Shift or Alt Shift to draw from the center outward in a perfect circle, I'm going to draw my circle. And there's my plate shape. I'm going to extend this just a little bit beyond. There we go. And then I'll use Shift X to swap the fill and stroke color, so now I can see my plate beneath the path. Then I'm going to switch to Type on a Path tool, and click right here at the top point of the circle. I can go ahead and type Fine Dining. And, that looks pretty good. Let's see what we've got here. We've got Mrs. Eve's Roman at about 104 points. Let's make that a bit smaller. That looks good. Now you can see that as I typed, my text went from the left to the right, following the path around. So ultimately, it would come back to the beginning on this circle if I kept typing. So this is the text I want, but I don't want it starting where it does and then going around to the right so that we get this upper right quadrant. I want this centered along the top. So if you look at the paragraph alignment buttons here in the options bar, you can see it's left aligned. So what would happen if I hit right aligned? It would go all the way around the circle to stop at the start point. Well, let's hit center. Okay, well, that's actually logical. That's what should happen. The text is now centered. If I start it on the top and it ends back at the top because this is a circle, the middle is the bottom. Well, that's great, but it makes my text upside down. There are actually several ways to fix this. The easiest way is switch to the black arrow so that you're selecting the path itself, and then go to Object, Transform, Rotate, 180 degrees. Click OK, and you're done. In my next Illustrator tutorial, I'll show you how to get text on the bottom of the circle without being upside down. Please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that or any of my Adobe Illustrator tips, tricks, and tutorials.